You know, it's me, your little boy, Samson. I have this video to give us chosen ones today. I know that many people will not like it, but try all your possible best to be independent. I'm not talking about being billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire. No, there is no glory in in depending on someone. Trust me, there is no glory in that. That's why I said many people will not love what I'm trying to say. That's why in all my video, I always encourage us to hustle hard, work hard, put in, more efforts. Make sure you are able to grow to that point where you don't rely on people. You don't depend on people because the world don't care about you. Even your own family, 95% of your family member don't care about you. They can only know you, remember you when you are when you are capable to solve some problem in the family. Trust me. Some people may say, what are you trying to say? You are too little to say this. That is just bad truth. That is just the bitter truth that many of us will not be willing to know. Try your best. And despite of that, there is nothing more good than to grow up having children and you are able to take them to that level where they do what they wish and they are willing to go. There is nothing so more beautiful than that. That is why sometimes I do used to ask myself a question. Do people still think the way I think these days? Because a time will come where your children will look at you as a father. They will say, Father, I am very well proud. I am lucky to have you as a son. I am lucky to have you as a father. I'm indeed impressed. You know what I'm saying? So that is why you need to do what you need to be at alert. Work hard. I'm not saying you should do legal things or evil things. No, do things that are not going to. When I mean illegal, those things that will lead you either to jail. No. Or those things that is against the will of God. There are many things you can do today that you can live a lovely life. You sleep where you wake up where. The Bible said the riches of the Gentile belongs to the just. So that is to tell you that it is the will of God for us to prosper. This is misquote that they do used to, they used to program on Christians. They do used to tell Christians, you don't need to focus on materialistic things. You don't need to do this. The will of God is that we live a good life. We enjoy this. That is why God give, Solomon wealth. That is why God absolutely gives Solomon wealth. So we need to do what you need to put your effort, brothers. I'm not saying when you are tired you should not rest, but rest. But while resting, think about your future. Because I have a lot of my friends today. When I have a lot of my friends who do used to live with us. The moment they work, like the end of the month now, like our own now, the month is already end. Everybody have received their own money. Some of my friends, the moment they pay the money, instead of them to use this to do something tangible, they will use it to carry women. They will use it to drink beers. They will use it to stroke. Before they know, before the end of next month, the money that they work throughout last month, they have consumed all. That is all I'm trying to let us know. Invest in something. Let your life keep yourself in that position. That is why I love my mentor, my brother, my pastor. I was discussing with him yesterday. He was enlightening me on many stuff. That what about if tomorrow your children grow up and they ask you a question, Dad, where were you? How come you are not able to meet up like others? How come you are not able to do the way other people do that lead them to be living this life? It may sound funny. I was talking on TikTok. That was last 2 months when I was talking on TikTok. Someone write a comment. He said, if you are a lady, can you be proud to marry or date someone like your dad? Many people, more than 1,000 ladies were writing, God forbid. So that's what I'm telling you. I'm not talking about ladies. I'm talking about men. Forget about what the world is telling you, that if you meet a girl that love you, that love is natural. Yes, you can see someone that love you for whom you are. But when money enters, the love becomes sweeter. That is just the fat truth. The love becomes sweeter when the money is involved. Because a woman who have not yet been able to eat, who you are not able to clothe, you are not able to feed, she will not even have that mindset of thinking about love. Even if she love you, but she will be oppressed and depressed. I have a lot of people who do used to work with us where I do used to live. If they tell you what many of them are doing today, because of the fact that they were ashamed to do it in this country, they decide to go to other countries. People were giving us information what they were doing. They run away from their husband's house. Why? Because there's nothing reliable. You know, so that is why if I'm telling people, try your best, work hard as a man. Don't focus on dating, relationship, etc. When it is time for you to marry. I have a lot of my friends who do this. Saying, when are you going to involve in a relationship? Can't you don't know that it's good for you to have experience? I tell them, my dad and my mom, they live the best life so ever. We don't have much, but we don't beg. That is what I mean. Try to the point where you don't beg, where you don't ask people for pay. Some people will start to mock, even people whom you know that you are better than them. But yet you beg them and they will start to use it against you. So my brothers, we have to know this. You know what I'm saying? We have to know this. Some people do tell me date will give you the right. It won't give you the right person. When you are focused, God knows the appointed time that the right person will come into your life. In the olden days, they don't involve in dating, but their marriage lasts much more than you can even do what believe, not think of. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be careful. May the Lord bless you and remain blessed.